Hope is rising, love is near. We come together, hand in hand. The miracle shines across the land. Every heart, every voice, every choice, we are the miracle of the season.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Zach Clayton, Community Pay It Forward, Community Dare to Care, and Miracle of the Season. Please scan the QR code today. Get your stories in. Okay, we need your stories. I know I've been getting a lot of people who are saying, we're going to send it, we're going to send it tonight. We're going to send it on Friday. We're going to do. I need you to really get to work and let's get this done. All right, let's have some fun. Let's be positive. Let's bring a message of connection. Let's bring a connection of acceptance, being together. And let's just bring the connection of the holidays, what this is all about. None of our holidays have anything to do. I could be wrong. I don't think I am, but I could be. And, for me not to be wrong, it's got to be something weird. But I don't remember there being anything about not being accepting of other people. As far as I'm concerned, everything I've ever heard about any holiday is there is an acceptance of others. So let's please get this going. Let's bring together. Let's come together. Let's make this happen. All right. I just got finished recording a story that myself and my good buddy put together. My good buddy co-pilot put together for my 7 grandkids, and I will be honest with you, it was one hell of a time. It was definitely something special. It took a little more time than I thought it would. I know I read a story last year that you guys are going to see on that you guys will see next week from a really, really good friend of mine who donated a whole bunch of books to us that we were able to put in hospitals in Colorado all over. And so, but called Baxter the Bat Dog. Once again, his first Christmas. And once again, that it really shows you the difference on how you grow in between one year and another, because that story last year, I just had to take pictures of pages and kind of attach them to a book. I didn't, it shows my weakness when it comes to reading. And it really rough, really rough. And this year I'm pretty damn proud of what I just accomplished. And of course, I'm going to send it to other people. I'm going to get their opinions. They're probably going to tell me, what are you thinking? Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. So what we are going to do today, though, is I am going to share a wonderful program that this gentleman does. Some of you may know him. He's kind of popular in the world. His name is Santa Claus. And Santa Papa John and I are working on this program. We've been working on it for 2 years now. We will keep working on it until we cannot work on it anymore. He did this wonderful story for my grandkids. He did this for me as a present last year. And it not just means a lot to me, but it means a lot to my kid, my kids, my wife's kids, and the grandkids. It is like Papa John, like Santa Papa John always says, you know what? It's really cool that the grandkids are sitting there and they hear Santa on air say their name. and it's really, really neat for them. So I really enjoyed. I thank John for this immensely. And what we're going to do is I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to play this story so you get an idea on what Santa Papa John does. And we can take, and after this, I'm going to come back on. I'm going to give a little bit more information about how we can get this done, how we can get this moving. But little 10-minute story. After that, we'll come back. We'll shut this down and after I beg and plead with you a little longer.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I got a special message from Grandpa Zak. And he has some amazing grandchildren, I have been told. And here is a story dedicated to the Clayton grandchildren. The elf who
Very sorry about that. Had a glitch in my system. Please give me just a second as I put this back up there. I'm very, very sorry about that. Once again, just a little bit of a glitch in the system. I was trying to do something else when I should have just been paying attention. That's what you get for trying to work harder than you really need to. By the way, I would like to just share this out. How do you find? How's one way that you can find Santa and find out more about what he does? As you see up here, you've got the search engine bar. It's up towards the top of the screen, right underneath the "Let us help you find what you're looking for." Simply go in here and put in Santa and hit enter, and it's going to show you right here, "Are you Santa approved, Santa Papa John?" Click on that and it takes you directly to his page, okay? So once again, I am very, very sorry about that. Here is Santa Papa John's story to my grandkids. Apologize.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I got a special message from Grandpa Zak. And he has some amazing grandchildren, I have been told. And here is a story dedicated to the Clayton grandchildren. The elf who learned to share. In the heart of the North Pole, nestled between candy cane forests and gumdrop mountains, there stood a cozy workshop where the elves worked tirelessly to prepare toys for Christmas. The scent of peppermint cocoa wafted through the air, and snowflakes danced outside the frosted windows. Amongst these elves was a lively, bright-eyed little one named Sparkle. Sparkle had a big heart, but also had a big problem. He didn't like to share. Now, we all know that everybody has to share to make the story work. Every elf had a special task in the workshop. Sparkle was in charge of painting the toys, and he was exceptional at it. His paintbrushes glided like magic over the wooden toys, leaving behind vibrant colors and shimmering designs. Sparkle's toys sparkled and shone so brightly that every elf admired his work. But Sparkle guarded his paintbrushes and glitter like treasure, clutching them tightly as if they might vanish at any moment. He didn't realize it, but his unwillingness to share left the other elves feeling left out and frustrated. One crispy, frosty morning, Santa's deep, cheerful voice echoed through the workshop as he gathered the elves for an important announcement. This year, Santa began, his eyes twinkling like the stars, we have an extraordinary mission. We will be creating a magical Christmas box filled with special toys for 7 wonderful children: Drake, Aiden, Addison, Gabriel, Tommy, and Kinsley, and Paisley, the grandchildren of the Clayton family. Each toy must be crafted with care, filled with Christmas magic, and represent what Christmas is all about: love, joy, and sharing. The elves clapped their hands in excitement, their bells jingling merrily. Sparkle, however, frowned and crossed his arms. Why does Christmas always have to be about sharing? He thought. Despite his reluctance, Sparkle was chosen for the team because of his exceptional painting skills. The elves began brainstorming ideas for the toys, and each one designed with the children in mind. Drake's toy, a brave knight's castle. Drake loved grand adventures, so the team decided to build a knight's castle complete with towers, knights, and a fearsome dragon. And working drawbridge? That sounds rather interesting. Sparkle painted the castle's tower a glimmering silver that shimmered like the moonlight. When another elf asked to borrow his gold paint to finish the dragon's scales, Sparkle clutched it tightly. No way, you'll use too much, he said with a pout. Aiden's toy, a racing train set. Aiden's toy was a sleek racing train set with a winding tracks that looped and twisted. Sparkle painted the train in festive red and green, making it shine like a holly berry. When an elf asked for glitter to make the tracks sparkle like fresh snow, Sparkle huffed. Glitter is mine. Find your own. Addison's toy, a magical unicorn. Addison loved all of things magical, inspired the elves to create a plush unicorn with a glowing horn and a rainbow mane. Sparkle carefully painted the horn with a vibrant swirl of colors, making it gleam like a sunrise. But when an elf asked to borrow his delicate brushes for a unicorn's mane, Sparkle muttered, "These brushes are too special for anyone else to use." Gabriel's toy, a set of building blocks. Gabriel loved building things, so the team crafted wooden blocks to bright colors. Sparkle painted them in bold hues, adding tiny stars and moons to some of them. When another elf asked for his star-shaped stencil to finish the blocks, Sparkle snapped, "No one touches my stencils." Tommy's toy, a superhero cape. Tommy dreamed of soaring like a hero, so the elves made him a superhero cape with an emblem of lightning bolts. Sparkle painted the emblem in bright yellows and reds, but when someone asked to use his glow-in-the-dark paint to add sparkling stars, Sparkle scowled, "Absolutely not. That's my special paint." Kinsley's toy, a dancing doll. For Kinsley, who loved music and dancing, the elves created a doll that twirled to cheerful Christmas carols. Sparkle painted the doll's dress in bright colors and added tiny flowers, but when asked to share his ribbons for the doll's hair, he shook his head. "Ribbons are too rare to give away," he exclaimed. Paisley's toy, a music box. Paisley's gift was a magical music box that played jingle bells and sparkled like frost. Sparkle carefully painted intricate snowflakes on the box, but when an elf asked for his shimmering snowflake stencil, he tucked them away, muttering, "I can't risk them being ruined." As the toys neared completion, Sparkle looked at his work proudly. Yet, as he glanced at the other elves' toys, something felt missing. Their toys seemed to glow with a special warmth his didn't have. That evening, as the workshop grew quiet, Santa approached Sparkle. Sparkle, Santa said gently, your toys are beautiful, but something is missing. True Christmas magic doesn't come from glitter or paint. It comes from sharing and working together. When everyone contributes, the magic grows even brighter. Sparkle thought about the children Drake, Aiden, Addison, Gabriel, Tommy, Kinsley, and Paisley. He imagined their smiles on Christmas morning, and for the first time, he felt a pang of regret. Santa's words stayed with him through the night. The next day, Sparkle surprised everyone. He opened his jars of glitter, handed out his brushes, and even shared his gold paint and stencils. The workshop buzzed with excitement as every elf worked together, adding their unique touch to the toys. The knight's castle glistened with golden dragons. The train tracks sparkled with like frosty mornings, and the unicorn's mane flowered with a rainbow brilliance. Each toy seemed to shine brighter than ever before. On Christmas Eve, Santa delivered the magic box to the Claytons' grandchildren. Drake marveled at his knight's castle, Aiden raced his train around the room, and Addison cuddled her glowing unicorn. Gabriel built a tall tower, Tommy soared in his superhero cape, Kinsley twirled with her doll, and Paisley hummed along to her music box. As Sparkle imagined their joy, his heart swelled with warmth. Sharing didn't take away from his talents, it made them even brighter. From that Christmas forward, Sparkle became the most generous elf in the workshop, spreading love and magic everywhere he went. And that, dear children, is the story of the elf who learned to share. Woo! Wasn't that exciting? That was pretty awesome. And you children better thank Grandpa for getting a hold of Santa, because this was an amazing idea, and I hope you thoroughly enjoyed this story. Merry Christmas, everybody, and remember, Santa loves you. Ho, ho, ho!
So yes, again, that is just that's an example of what Santa can do for you and for your kids. And he's also going to be putting together a couple custom stories for us to share throughout the 37 hours. So there is so much going on. There's so much good that can be done with this program. But in order for the program to truly be something spectacular, we need you to be part of it. So please, I beg of you, grab a hold of this QR code right now. Okay? It'll give you all the information about what we're doing. It'll give you a place where you can get a hold of me, where you can take and attach videos. It will give you a place where, you know what, say you want to sponsor this and maybe have your company do something special. Let's do it. This isn't a 1 year thing. I can be honest with that because, this is our second year doing it, and we don't have any intention on giving up on this. We want this to become bigger, better. We want it to be worldwide. We want this to be something that everyone looks forward to. A day, 37 hours, 37 hours of nothing but good. Okay? There's going to be programs on here about how you navigate loss during the holidays. It's something that is so important for so many people. They don't know how to navigate loss. Something has happened. They've lost someone or lost something. Look, we know that things like pets are so vitally important to some people. And even a loss of a pet can really lead to difficulty being with others. So we want to make sure that we're helping people through many, many things. I know we've got people who are going to be cooking special recipes and talking about uh, Il, uh, Eid al Fitr and winter solstice. We've got people who hopefully will be talking about Hanukkah and uh, hell, Festivus. I don't care. You want to talk about Festivus? Talk about Festivus. Let's have some fun with it, whatever. Uh, you know, Kwanzaa. I would love to learn more about Kwanzaa, Chinese New Year. I'd love to learn more about all of these wonderful things that are out there. And I know I'm not the only one. I know that there are other people out there who look at this the same way and go, yeah, yeah, it would be neat to find out more about this. So please scan the QR code now. Scan it, get up, get busy. Let's get some wonderful things in here. Read a story like Santa did, but read it to your kids. Record it and send it to us. And that way, every child in the world has an opportunity to hear that story. Tell us your memories. Tell us your greatest thoughts. Be creative. Create some holiday decorations and record that and send them to us. This is an opportunity for you to be yourself and help others through potentially difficult times or give others ideas. People get stuck sometimes and they just love to hear some things. Um, this is truly an opportunity for you to do something special. We invite you to join us. We need you to join us, and we're looking forward to having you with us. So please scan the QR code, record your stories now. We've only got 5 days left. I am recording everything on, actually, we've only got 4 days left. I'm very sorry. Only 4 days left. I have to record everything on Tuesday because we go live. Do I have this right? Oh, yes, we go live at Wednesday at 6 p.m. East. So I need your help. I need your help. So once again, I want to thank Santa Papa John for putting that together for my grandkids. I know that there's a couple of them who still absolutely love hearing that story. I know I'll hear it. So um, and reminisce back when I was like Sparkle. So But, folks, it is the weekend. I will be doing a couple Facebook Lives this weekend, so please like, share, subscribe to everything that we do. We will not be on YouTube. Um, we will not be on. We won't be on Instagram or anything like that. We're just going to do Facebook Lives on Saturday and Sunday. But I invite you to visit our pages and learn more about that. But please come and join us this weekend. Just record, scan, record, find out more about this. Do something small this year, and you can do the big thing next year. Just think of it that way. All right. Get your feet wet this year and do something spectacular next year. So please come and join us for the miracle of the season because people need you to be that miracle. People need you to tell your story. And I just quite simply want to hear it. So thank you very much. My name is Zach Clayton, Community Pay It Forward, Community Dare to Care, and the PAC channels. Please scan the QR code. Let's do this. Let's be the miracle of the season.
Hope is rising, love is near. We come together hand in hand, hand in hand. A miracle shines across the land. Every heart, every voice, every choice, we are the miracle of the season.